So it seems we have trouble in paradise because Stephen Curry, when he re-signed with the Warriors for $201 million, which was said to be the biggest contract in NBA history, it turns out that Stephen Curry had requested for the Warriors to include a no-trade clause in the contract, but the Warriors denied. And we also have more information, so it turns out that Stephen Curry actually requested for one more thing. So at the time when Stephen Curry re-signed with the Warriors for $201 million, it turns out that Stephen Curry had requested to have a no-trade clause written in the contract, but he also wanted to have a player option. Now, for most of you who don't know, a player option would give Stephen Curry the power to decide whether he wants to stay for another year with the Warriors or become a completely unrestricted free agent. So to make a long story short, Stephen Curry requested a no-trade clause and a player option for the final year of the 5-year contract when he re-signed with the Warriors for $201 million, and the Warriors denied him both requests. So I don't know, maybe some of you can tell me in the comment section, why would the Warriors reject Stephen Curry a no-trade clause and a player option? Now the player option, I kind of get it. If Stephen Curry came to me and said, hey listen, I want a no-trade clause, then I'm like, okay Stephen Curry, I'm gonna give you a no-trade clause because I mean, he's Stephen Curry. He brought the franchise 2 rings, and let's all be honest, the Warriors right now, they wouldn't have Kevin Durant without Stephen Curry, but maybe Kevin Durant is also the reason why Stephen Curry did not get the player option and a no-trade clause. Let's say you were the Warriors and Stephen Curry said, you know what, I want a no-trade clause. I think that Stephen Curry requested a no-trade clause because he's seen how players are being traded so easily in the NBA. But of course, I don't think that anybody in the NBA could replace Stephen Curry. So maybe Stephen Curry wanted this no-trade clause just to reassure himself that, hey, I'm not getting traded. But like I said before, if you were the Warriors and Stephen Curry came to you asking for a no-trade clause, I guess if you're the Warriors, you're thinking, hey, we don't know how good Stephen Curry is going to be 5 years from now, because Stephen Curry right now, he's in his prime. So Stephen Curry signed a 5-year deal, which means that in 5 years, Stephen Curry is going to be 34 years old. So I don't know, at 35 years old, will Stephen Curry hold the same value as he does now? I guess that's why the Warriors decided to decline Stephen Curry a no-trade clause, because they don't want to be stuck with Stephen Curry like how the Knicks were stuck with Carmelo Anthony, where we're going to keep him forever, so hey, here goes a no-trade clause. But then again, the only way I see Stephen Curry not playing great is if he gets injured, that's it. But like I said before, I think the Warriors declined Stephen Curry a no-trade clause simply because of Kevin Durant. Right now the Warriors have Kevin Durant. I think that once the Warriors got Kevin Durant, they kind of took Stephen Curry for granted, because they're like, you know what, if Stephen Curry leaves, we still got KD, Klay Thompson, and Draymond Green. We're not going to give him a no-trade clause. But like most people say, the NBA is all about business. Something crazy would have to happen for Stephen Curry to ever want to leave the Warriors and for the Warriors to ever want to trade Stephen Curry. But you guys tell me what you think in the comment section, and I'm out.